Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. I just watched a movie called Pillow Party Massacre, and between the cover and the title, it looked like a recipe for a delightful slasher uh, party movie with topless girls and pillow fights. It came close. There was a pillow fight, uh, but only one set of boobies, and it was from the flattest chested girl in the group. That's not a bad thing. That's okay. It's still some tatas. This movie got rated 3.4 stars with just a handful of reviews so far. So this is a 2023 film, 87 minutes. It is about five girls, five best friends, all haunted by their past mistakes of an April Fool's prank gone fatally wrong. They meet again after 2 years, dos years, for a summer week-long getaway in the woods to reconnect and reconcile. Directed and written by Kelvin Maury McCarthy, and starring Laura Welsh as Sam, Amy DeLorenzo as Mrs. Fisher, Savannah Ray Jones as Ashley, Jax Cunnington, Alana, and Nicolette Pullen as Mickey, and Allegra Sweeney as Miles. Those are the main casting people that you need to know about. So this movie, it seems like the director-writer had a Depeche Mode playlist, Depeche Mode-like playlist that they wanted to make a movie around. Thankfully, I do like Depeche Mode and that type of music, so the music was very good. um, the acting was so-so. The plot, ridiculously copied and overused. Um, April Fool's prank that goes wrong. The group of friends gets together 2 years later, not just 1 year, not 10 years, but 2 years. So there's a swerve. And, stuff starts to happen. And this must have been a pretty low budget film. The CGI effects that they did use were very little, but noticeable that they were. And then some practical gore effects were, just on the sloppy side. Um, we get introduced to characters that are nearly immediately picked off, and the body count becomes, uh, aside from being very, very slow to get to where we can start counting bodies, it becomes these characters, these extras that just happen to be introduced for the sake of being a body count. Um, there are some very drawn out sequences of dialogue, and uh, I really, you start to lose interest when you keep hearing an argument between two characters or a conversation where it seems like they're repetitively saying the same thing. So that was a little, um, touch and go. The girls are like typical average looking girls. They're not like full moon sorority babes with big tatas and golden skin and blonde hair. These are like average looking, attractive, but like girl next door type. So that was okay. Um, so, anyways, I'm gonna keep it really spoiler free in case you do want to see it. It's not like altogether horrible, but it's very tropey, so to speak. I wrote down just like random stuff, and I'm even noticing that I can't, without giving too much away, because of it being so familiar because, and it might not have even been intentional from the writer, but we've seen as horror fans this type of movie very often, and including the cover. I mean, the whole Pillow Party Massacre with the shot under the legs. I mean, that even is very recognizable. We do get some bikini scenes with Truth or Dare, also a little tropey, you know, drinking montages, travel montage. I will say that the killer must have been asthmatic because, as we often do, to indicate that we are seeing a point of view from the killer, a lot of movies will interject like heavy breathing, and that is the case with this. Oh, surprise, some boys show up to the get-together, so there you go. But no gratuitous sex scene at all. There's an implied one, but do we get to see it? No. Do we even get to see some making out? Nope. Nothing. But do they get killed? Yup. So, there, a couple of wasted opportunities. There was no shower scene either in this movie. So that, I guess, is a spoiler alert. So I guess kudos to the writers for not using a tropey shower scene, but I kind of would have liked to have seen one. So yeah, it's not like horrible, but it's very familiar, I guess is the way to put it. It became very obvious who the killer was not going to be because of just the story. So, you know, the red herrings and the drops, the name drops and this and that, you know, are trying to drive maybe the below average viewer into a direction to think that the killer is this particular person, but it was so obvious that it wasn't going to be that person. So yeah, I have a huge list of to watch movies, and I moved this one up literally based on the words Pillow Party and Massacre, and I kind of wished I would have kept my movies in the order that I had them. Like, I got the whiteout on the calendar to rearrange where I was going to put movie reviews, and this one got bumped up. So let me know if you've seen this and what your thoughts are, or if you're going to see it. And yeah, I mean, we need more Pillow Party horror movies, so we can all agree to that. But yeah, thanks for watching Now It's Dark, and hit the notification bell so you can see almost daily movie reviews.
So have your dream. Go on and sing your song. There's nothing wrong with singing out of tune. If people laugh and say your dream can never be, just think of